if I told you your thoughts can shape your whole life? Well, today we're going to talk about Neville Goddard, the man who said that imagination creates your reality. I'm going to explain to you his quotes and how you can use them to manifest your dream reality. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Iliana and today we're going to talk about Neville Goddard. And we're going to break down his techniques and how you can use them. Who was Neville Goddard? He was a mystic and a teacher who lived in the 20th century. He was known for a very simple but life-changing quote that said, "Imagination is God." He believed the world that you live in is the assumption that you have in your mind. Let's start with his first quote. Imagination creates reality. What does that mean? Imagination creates your reality. When he said this, he meant that your mental inner conversation that you have in your head don't just stay in there. They're actually reflecting back to your reality. Whatever you constantly imagine and believe is true, your life will mirror it back to you. One of my favorite quotes from him is, "Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled." What does this actually mean? Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. It's about feeling the desire it's already real. Not hoping, not wishing, but mentally living at the end. Like it's already done. Why is that? Why do we have to live at the end? Why don't we just think about it? And why doesn't it have the same effect on our subconscious minds? It's because our subconscious minds accept what we think is true rather than what we just think about. And I'm going to give you an example so you can actually understand it. Let's say you want to manifest money. You don't want to focus on lack of the money. That when you open your bank account and you see no money, maybe you have $50 or $100, don't focus on the lack of it. Focus on the feeling that you're going to feel when you have the money. Ask yourself, how I'm going to feel when I have the money already in my bank account? How is this going to make me feel? I'm going to be happy. Also think about how you're going to spend them. This is actually a great way to manifest money in your life. How are you going to spend them? How are you going to spend the money? If you have them right now, how are you going to spend them? Are you going to help someone? Are you going to go pay bills? Are you going to pay a vacation? Are you going to whatever it is, right? Want to give you advice. Money likes to circulate. Doesn't like just to stay in your bank account. Go do good with your money, even if it's like with small amount. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Go help someone. Go, when you do good, the more money is gonna come back to you. Do good with your money. Spend it for bills or whatever you have to do, but put small amount on the side and donate them or help someone in need. Just do good, and the money will keep circulating, coming back to you, coming back to you, and coming back to you. Remember that everything is energy, and whatever energy you give, that's what's gonna come back to you. Okay, let's talk about the 3 techniques that he's teaching. The first one, it's gonna be state akin to sleep. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right. Please excuse my English. State akin to sleep. Drowsiness facilitates change because it favors attention without effort. What does this mean actually? Let's break it down. What does he actually wants to say with this? Before sleep, imagine a short scene and feel that your desire is already true. Feel it. Feel that it's real. In that drowsy, relaxed state, our subconscious mind opens. We have a little window that opens right before we go to sleep. When we're in that state of the drowsiness, it's a lot more easier to reprogram our subconscious minds, to make it to whatever we give to our subconscious minds, whatever we're imagining, it's much easier for the subconscious minds to believe that it's true. The perfect way to do it is right before you go to sleep. Honestly, all of us are doing that every night. And there should be no excuse why you shouldn't try this technique. Because rather than focusing on your day that's already in the past, you can change, or some drama, whatever happened, or a few days back, or whatever it is, you can focus on creating your future. By doing that, when you imagine your desires that they're already yours unknowingly, your subconscious minds, you're not gonna feel it. Some people can manifest like that. Some people, maybe it's gonna take them weeks, months, some people years. But once you dedicate, once you do it consciously, kind of grabbing the wheel for your life, and you are starting to create it uh, the way that you want it and the way that you like it. So even if you don't realize it, when you do that, your subconscious mind starts moving things in your reality. It can reflect your desire. Persist in the assumption that your desire is already fact. Pick a simple scene that implies success. Repeat it mentally, like a loop, until it feels real. I have a personal example to give you here. A year ago, if you lived in America, you know that there's no maternity leave. It's depends on the state. It's a few weeks, or if you're lucky, it's 2 months or something like that. But I wanted to stay at home more, and I want to have the money to do it. So I wanted um, to manifest that amount of money. I applied. It's called EDD. I'm gonna go through this really fast. CDD, it's for when you're pregnant, you can apply for disability uh, insurance or programs. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but my job paid me by accident an extra check. So when I applied for DD, they rejected me because they said you were already paid. However, I stopped working when I was 2 3 months pregnant, so the amount that I was gonna receive from EDD was a lot more than just one check from my work. So I had to make I have to make I had to make it work. I applied a few times. I called them and talked with them on the phone. They couldn't help me, and they said they can't do anything about it. I talked with HR, all kind of stuff. But I decided that I'm gonna apply again. I wrote down a letter, applied again, and I made a song for me that I'm gonna sing to myself, and I'm gonna repeat it mentally, but I'm gonna sing to myself. I mean, it's like affirmation, but I made it a song, so it's easier. And I want to do that so I can make my subconscious accept that I have the money already, and they paid me already actually. So the song went by. The song was EDD paid me, da-da-da-da, and the amount that I wanted them to pay me. EDD paid me, da-da-da-da-da-da. EDD paid me, da-da-da-da-da-da. And you can you can make it fun. Me persistently mentally singing that song and talking loud. I was rejected so many times by them, and my job said that they can't do anything else about it. Um, they approved me with like in a week. They paid me the whole amount, and they even paid me a little bit more, which was amazing. And just for a week, it was so easy. I just like by singing that song in my head and out loud. I programmed my mind like that. Mental repetition. I was repeating it in my head over and over and over again. I had the money. They paid me. I was happy about it. I felt them. I felt that they sent me the email. You are accepted. That's how it came to me so fast. Change your inner world and your outer world will change. Well, this kind of goes by what the example that I just gave. I already had it. I didn't think, oh, if they paid me. I was thinking, I already have the money. I was seeing them in my bank account. I saw that they sent me the letter. They sent me the email that said that I was accepted and that they're gonna pay me the full amount. Just imagine that whatever you desire, you already have it. And by repeating that to yourself, even by the way, looking at the mirror and talking to yourself, is very helpful because you're talking, talking straight to your subconscious. Neville said the law is working whether you know it or not. This means that our imagination are shaping our life constantly, whether we are aware or not. He thought the law to help people manifest easy, but he also spoke about the promise, realizing your divine nature, that you are God in a human form. What does this mean? That whether you're religious or not, or you believe in the universe or whatever you believe in, doesn't matter. Honestly, it really truly doesn't matter. All the religions, everything teaches the same thing. If you believe that you can have something, and whether you do it knowingly or unknowingly, it will manifest, because we are that we humans are that powerful, and our subconscious is just so powerful, and we can, there's a saying, sky's the limit. Well, it's very true. The sky's the limit. Whatever you put in your mind, you can create, because you are God. God created everything by just thinking. God created whatever he wanted just by thinking about it, believing it, that this thing is true and it's gonna happen, that he already have it. Our subconscious, it's so powerful. There's so many examples of people that have been homeless, and by changing their minds, they change their whole lives, and they're very successful. It's not one story or two. There's so many stories like that. That's something that you feel that you think that you cannot fix, by being very strong mentally, changes your whole reality, your whole future. Some key parts here to remember: your imagination is not just fantasy. What you assume to be true shapes your life. Feel your desire is real, and your life will catch up. The last quote that he's saying, the power is within you. I think this goes again that he wants to show you that no one else creates your future rather than you. You're the only one that do it. No circumstances, no other person. Whatever you believe is true. What are you waiting for? Start using your time right before you go to sleep and create your dream life. Dream big. Be bold. Don't be scared. You can go somewhere, because you can. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you in the next video.